friends, Miss Universe 2022 will be held in New Orleans, or New Orleans as some people say. I'm Dani Walker, welcome to the channel. If you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing, hitting that notifications bell, and if you really want to find other ways to support the channel, you can do so by hitting that super thanks, checking out the merch store, or of course, just sharing this episode with a friend. I appreciate that. I have some mixed feelings about this. Many of you will know that I competed at Miss USA 2018, and that was held in Shreveport, Louisiana. Shreveport, Louisiana is on the northwest side of Louisiana, so it's very close to the Texas border. New Orleans is in the south, and Baton Rouge is a little bit above that. It takes almost 5 hours to drive from Shreveport to New Orleans, just for some perspective. So they are not neighbors, they are not close. So my experience at Miss USA, I don't think is going to be quite like the contestants' experience at Miss Universe this year. In 2014, Miss USA was held in Baton Rouge, but that was during the Trump era. That's when we still had swimsuit photos and evening gown portraits, and those were days that I miss. I miss the glam, I miss the glam. And so I hope that we can see an experience like that for the Miss Universe contestants. Please don't forget that if you're a pageant contestant or you know one, to click the link in the description, check out my free pageant prep course, share it with them. I'm gonna read a little statement from Paula Shugart, president of the Miss Universe organization. She said, "New Orleans' rich cultural history, arts, entertainment, and food scene will put the city at the top of the list for the next pageant site, which will likely also set the stage for a tourism boost. Hosting the 71st annual Miss Universe pageant is a rare, prestigious opportunity to positively showcase New Orleans to a global viewing audience in 165 countries and territories." Walt Ledger III, Executive Vice President and incoming CEO of New Orleans & Company, said in a release, "Miss Universe will bring contestants and their delegations from 90 countries, fans, celebrity judges and performers, and hundreds of journalists and global influencers to New Orleans for more than a week to support its businesses and enjoy our culture." That says to me that Miss Universe will be less than 2 weeks this year. It should be at least 2 weeks. Back in the day, it was 3 weeks or more. What has happened? What's going on? Goodness. In a statement, Mayor LaToya Cantrell said the city of New Orleans is honored to host the pageant for a chance to show people around the globe why New Orleans is the best in the world at executing major events, festivals, conferences, and conventions with a culture that is absolutely unmatched. Hosting this event demonstrates the significant global impact an international city like New Orleans has on the world's tourism and cultural stages. So let's talk about it. The good thing for me is that I live in the US, so traveling there will be relatively easy. Well, it won't take a long time. Do I think it's still gonna be pricey? Yes. Would I rather go to an international destination where there's a lot more things to do and experience, and it's a lot more affordable to stay in hotels and venues? Yes. Yes, I would prefer that, but I don't really mind. I've never been to New Orleans. I actually really want to go and experience Mardi Gras there. That is on my bucket list. Unfortunately, this does not coincide with Mardi Gras. Now, interesting thing, when I competed at Miss USA, even though it wasn't Mardi Gras time, they hosted a Mardi Gras in May parade for us. If you know anything about New Orleans, parades are what they do, okay? They are massive, they're over the top, they're what pageantry needs, and I really hope that they're gonna do something special for the contestants at Miss Universe like they did for us at Miss USA. Comment Miss Universe below if you'll be attending this year. Maybe we should organize something if I end up going. Maybe we should all meet up. Now, there are other attractions in New Orleans. I really hope that the contestants are gonna be the ones to experience these things. So if you look at top things to do in New Orleans, what are they really known for? Well, it's by the water, so steamboats, airboats, paddle wheelers. That one would make for some really cute photos. Checking out the swamps or bayous, a tour of that could be really interesting. The other thing about New Orleans that they're really known for are haunted tours. Yes. There's a lot of history there, and there's a lot of plantations, and so you can only imagine the things that some of these buildings and historical sites have seen. So ghost tours have kind of been synonymous with New Orleans, and I'm kind of curious if they're gonna take the contestants on any kind of ghost tours. I think it could make for some good social media content. There's also the National World War II Museum there, and we've seen in recent years with the IMG era that they have placed a bit of an emphasis that if they're going to go to a specific city and it's known for something where it has a history or even a dark past, that they explore that a little bit and they share that with the contestants, which I think is actually a great thing, to remember history and remember the things that have happened in our past so they don't happen again. And so the World War II Museum is there, and I think that that would be a really, really great place to take all of the contestants. And of course, I hope that something Mardi Gras is going to happen, because I think it could be cute and fun, great for content. Hopefully the contestants would enjoy it. And I honestly think they could potentially have a great time here, but it's all up to the production. If they keep stripping things away from these international competitions, then no, it's not gonna be a great time, or it won't be a wonderful production. But if they actually start listening to fans and contestants and taking them into consideration, you know, the people who pay to watch that are really interested in these things, then it can be a very, very successful event. I will probably go because it's in Louisiana, and if I do, I will definitely vlog it for you, give you a behind the scenes look. We'll see if that'll be possible for me. I will check on the prices. I hope it is affordable. Those are my general thoughts though about this. Let me know if you know anything else about the competition, what'll be happening there for the contestants. Either way, I'm really excited to follow all of their journeys and continue sharing Miss Universe coverage. So if you want to see my most recent Miss Universe episodes, check these ones out right up here. I appreciate it.